Hey guys, so I tell like it is. I gotta be honest with you. This game is probably gonna be really tough to predict. I did make a prediction of Arsenal winning the FA Cup over Tottenham, and Arsenal finds itself playing in the FA Cup in what would be Arsene Wenger's last match. Antonio Conte, the Chelsea coach, can lose his 64th game tomorrow. And that is a significant number for the Freemasons and the Zionists at Rig Sports by the numbers by Gematria and numerology. Antonio Conte's 64th loss, Israel Zion Synagogue of Satan equals 64, but also Synagogue of Satan equals 190. It would be the 190th meeting between Arsenal and Chelsea. This is another reason why I believe Antonio Conte loses his 64th game as a coach. Also, Arsenal against Chelsea can win its 74th game against Chelsea. Arsenal would. That is a key number, the God number G-D, the 7th letter, the 4th letter. Masonic and occult in Gematria equals 74. Arsene Wenger, on the other hand, tomorrow, Arsene Wenger can win his 888th game as a manager. 888, a lot like 88. The Zionist order equals 88. Double or triple eights are really key numbers for the gang that rigs sports. After all, Wenger's last match also equals 188. But if Chelsea loses, then they wouldn't win the double, both the FA Cup and the Premier League. No double equals 34 in Gematria. Also, Arsenal FC equals 34, so Chelsea would have no double because of Arsenal FC. In Shocker as well in Gematria equals 34. 34 and 64. Really key numbers for tomorrow, I believe, in this FA Cup. Notice that Conte can lose his 7th match with Chelsea. And that is super significant because Alexi Sanchez, the main scorer of Arsenal, wears number 7. He has dominated his competition over at Wembley Field. He scored at Wembley against Manchester City. He scored against Aston Villa, I believe it was, over at Wembley. With the win tomorrow, Arsenal can win its 13th FA Cup. That would be a milestone for Arsene Wenger if he does decide to call it quits. He would break the tiebreaker between Arsenal and Manchester United for all-time FA Cup victories. We have just seen Manchester United surpassed Liverpool for major trophies, 42-41. And I believe we could see the same thing tomorrow. But one of the other key reasons why I believe Arsenal is going to win is because of Arsenal's prior history with Chelsea in cup finals and trophy finals. Arsenal won the 2002 FA Cup final against Chelsea, interesting enough. And also Arsene Wenger, he won the 2015 Community Shield against Chelsea. Both of those games, Chelsea fails to score a goal. Chelsea has never defeated Arsenal in an FA Cup with Arsene Wenger as the coach. And I would like to see the long way for the date to see if it has any meaning for tomorrow. That has a date numerology of 24. And really with 24, that's going to... 24, I really do not know what is significant, to be honest with you, but I go back to Arsene Wenger's record. If he wins his 888th game, you add all 3 8s, that equals 24. So I believe that the day of the game and Arsene Wenger's 888th win, potentially tomorrow, may synchronate with each other. But Alexi Sanchez with Arsenal, 24 league goals, and tomorrow is a date numerology of 24. There may be some significance with that, if there is some, but he's got 29 goals for the season, 13 has 3 contained in it, 30 as well, if he scores his 30th goal of the year, can have the number 3 contained in it. And that's going to be another interesting number too. 104. Let's see, that's 104 appearances, but you see that he has 71 total goals for Arsenal. Catholic equals 71. That's really the only main reason that I have as to why he could stay at 71, but ultimately I believe he's going to score, and we may see a little bit more 64 for Alexi Sanchez. He could score his 164th goal in what would be Antonio Conte's 64th loss. But numbers 64, 74 are really dominant for this match. And once again, I'm going to stick with my pick for Arsenal to win the FA Cup final, just because I have a huge belief in sticking with picks. So once again, I'm going to give the slight edge to Arsenal for tomorrow, and what would be potentially Wenger's farewell. It could be his last match too.